Addiction.
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 Over the last 5 years, the UK has witnessed a dramatic surge in new age addictions. These addictions come hand in hand with the rise of celebrity culture, with many professionals now advising that the best cure for addiction is to replace the old addiction with a new one. There has been a steady incline of leisure-related addictions sweeping across the
But
UK.
experts say that sugar can be just as addictive as drugs or alcohol.
Shopping, social media and video games are amongst the 10 most common addictions for young people. We will be setting out to find out what makes a new age addict and how many people will willingly class themselves as an addict. Many parents have begun to recognise the addictive nature of video games in recent decades. They are said to affect grades and are linked to attention deficit disorder.
I have about 30 games, about 5 digitally downloaded. I think I'd prefer buying the games because, you know, I like having the physical copy of it, but some games you can't have the physical copy of, so you have to digitally download them. And if I bought, you know, an Xbox 360 game physically, I'll buy the digital download on Xbox One.
Video games are becoming increasingly appealing to adults too, with findings that 44% of gamers are between 18 and 49 years old. How much on average does each game cost?
On average, each game, I'd say about £50, but then you're spending a lot on in-game content. You know, you got FIFA Ultimate Team, buying FIFA points, all sorts of things like that.
How much do you spend on microtransactions?
I think that's down to each game really. I probably spend an extra £100 a year on FIFA, £20 a year on Call of Duty, you know, opening crates. Anything that gives me an extra bit of personality, personalised things, just getting ahead of the game really.
A 2007 study found that almost 1 of every 10 youth gamers show enough symptoms of damage to their school, family and psychological functioning to merit serious concern. Another prominent issue in society is the rise of shopping addiction. 16% of the population suffers from compulsive shopping. This includes anything from clothing to beauty products and technology. We are all known to overspend occasionally. However, compulsive shopper may risk relationships, feel guilt or shame after shopping, hide purchases from their families, and get themselves into serious debt. How often do you both go shopping?
Oh, probably too often, yeah.
Maybe like 2-3 times a week?
Yeah, I'd probably say 3 to 4.
Almost 32% of people admitted that they almost always purchase things just because they're on sale.
Would you call yourself a shopping addict?
Yes.
No. No. I can stop if I needed to.
Yeah, I think we have to stop because we need to budget, right?
Yeah. But if we had unlimited amount of money, then I think we'd get a bit crazy. If you get an idea.
Statistics show that most people wouldn't classify themselves as a shopping addict despite showing all the signs. How much do you think you spend on average per shopping trip?
It depends. Really, yeah. If we're going out and like we need an outfit, then I feel like we're more inclined to spend more money because we're like, oh, look nice, we're going out. Yeah, sometimes I reckon like 20 to 60 on average.
Like £200-300.
47% of people said that they experience a rush of excitement when they go shopping. Jake Gilmore, fashion entrepreneur, claims that he only wears designer brands and doesn't understand why people would buy cheap clothes.
What's the most expensive thing you bought?
Spent 100 quid on pairs of shoes and stuff, but in terms of like, you know, actual clothing, probably 80 quid for a polo shirt.
Give us a rough estimate on how much money you spent on your entire wardrobe.
It's probably been a good, at least 1,500 quid since getting to uni.
His favourite brands are Nike and Ralph Lauren, but he has told us that his cheap alternatives are Superdry and Topman.
So you've got that camo jacket, that was 40, which is quite good. Again, £80 for that one, black jacket. This one was 50 for another black bomber.
How often do you go shopping or browsing for new clothes?
Browsing a lot, probably almost every day. You're always looking at clothes. Actually buying, usually considering the amount I would spend on a shopping trip, it's when I'll come into an amount of money, so a payday or a loan, student loan coming in, something like that.
Why do you choose to buy established branded clothes over something common like a H&M or a Primark?
Well, I mean, you're paying for the quality of the clothing more than anything. It's going to be a higher quality of material. It's going to fit you better because shops like H&M, Primark, they're just mass producing lots and lots of them, and they don't really fit that well, I find, because they are so cheap. So you're paying for the quality, you're paying for the fit, and to an extent you're also paying for the logo, for it to look nice,
New age addictions are on the rise, and despite not all being universally recognised as addictions, they're all just as harmful and as toxic as each other.